Hello and welcome to The German Guy Reviews. I'm The German Guy. An important issue not only in this country, but all over the world, is the relationship between different groups of people in society. For us here in Germany, this mainly concerns the Turks, the largest immigrant group in the nation. As part of society, they are doing pretty fine. They are business owners, part of parliament, leaders of organized crime, that takes skill too, and actors. For the purposes of this little show, let me introduce you to Turkish for Beginners, a TV series from 2006 showing the hilarious and often awkward interactions between our Muslim brothers and the white man. And then a movie happened. Let's go! I should mention that I have not seen the TV show this is based on. Maybe I will someday in the future. Anyway, the movie is about to begin and Cem Öztürk, played by Ekayes Mbarek, tells us that copyright infringement is very double plus bad. I'm going to rip the DVD even harder now. We meet Lena, a young lady whose mom is the opposite of every conservative movie parent, giving her daughter a protest set with stones against nuclear energy. It's good to know that kids in the future are still going to be raised to hate things solely based on misinformation and ignorance. Some things never change. Lena is pretty neurotic and also the kind of highly intelligent person who seems to be stuck with no direction in life. She and Cem, over at the other end of the city, get ready for a vacation. And since both parties wanted to become the most awesome, coolest of all vacations, their parents join them. Woo! Hookers! Which is an acronym for Homework, Orderly, Organized and Creative Exercise Right After Supper. On their way to the airport, at a red light, Lena and Cem have an unpleasant encounter and unfortunately, fate decided to put them together on the plane right next to each other. A few hours away from their destination, they have some slight turbulences.
Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Before you could think that this whole thing becomes a parody of Lost, we are informed that only 4 teens among the passengers went missing. Lena, Cem, his sister Angmur, and a stuttering guy going by the name Costa Papavasilo, a Greek guy. The group finds itself on an apparently empty island. Lena wants to make a plan.
Und der Plan seit 5 Milliarden Jahren ist, die Frauen bleiben hier.
Thanks, Andrew Tate. So after this facts don't care about your feelings traditionalist moment, they go and explore the island. And don't forget, sweetheart, those stones near the waterfall are very slippery. Just like stairs. After some trouble with the local wildlife, they find an abandoned shack near the beach, an old research facility. Inside, there's a radio they use to contact their parents, but it breaks. The adults ask the authorities how long it will take to locate their kids. About 2 to 3 days is the answer. So they make the mother and father get to know each other, while the young adults use some dynamite to blow up the coral reefs. Hashtag sorry not sorry, hashtag YOLO, hashtag last generation. Our young bookish lady wants a vote on who gets to be leader, and the rest of the group chooses macho man Cem over the enlightened woman. I'm not sure if that's an argument against too much immigration, democracy, or both.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
One night, Lena hears drums in the jungle, and Shem decides they should investigate, since the drummers might have a boat. Then we get a scene with the older generation in the sun, the dad putting on some sun lotion while the mom moans. They are old enough to be my own parents. Thanks, I hate it.
That guy got hit in the head with a coconut!
Turns out the local natives are not friendly at all, but a bunch of cannibals. Smart as they are, the group turns back, running and screaming. Angmur loses her hijab, which tells the villagers they are gonna have extra bacon in the morning. Cem comes up with a plan. There's a mountain on the island. If they climb it, they should be able to get a signal for their radio so they can be found faster. Cem and Lena have a run-in with one of the hunters of the tribe, and then love is blossoming here just as well as it does on the other island.
Now I know life doesn't always go my way.
The manly man dude opens up a little, telling Lena that his mother was murdered by the mafia as a form of revenge against his father, who works for the police. Shortly later, Lena steps into something poisonous and Cem decides to go to the natives to trade with them for a cure. Deal! You give us medicine and we sell the Greek guy into slavery. What? If I give my left arm I get some credit with my next purchase? Sign me up! It is revealed the natives are friendly after all. What they saw was the guy giving the wife some ear holes for some rings. They are not cannibals. Anymore. The lady was the researcher whose hut they found. She stayed because she married one of the natives. Ushi is the name and she cures Lena and invites them for dinner.
Chilled a monkey brain.
Lena and Cem end up sleeping together, but then she finds out the boys had a bet going on if Cem could seduce her, something he and I completely forgot about. They are finally picked up by civilization again, and Lena's mother tells her that they are all going to have dinner tonight. Because our person of intellect wants to avoid that at all costs, she goes online and finds out the symbol of the gang that killed Cem's mother and then makes it look like as if they have followed his family to this island. They should make 100 more movies like Gone Girl. We could call it the crazy bitches genre. This causes the Turkish family to run away like a cartoon character. Lena, however, later finds a video camera that was recording all their adventures, and it was also running during the night when she and him slept together. Or rather, did not. She was high that night from the crowd of the natives, and Cem, being a decent guy, only looked at her all night long. With that, she realizes that she should apologize. Lena tells her mom what she did, and they grab a taxi to the airport before Cem's family can disappear and change their names. Mother and daughter catch their love interests on the plane, Lena explaining that she overreacted. And, broke at least half a dozen laws. They continue the holidays as if nothing happened, because love makes it all okay. And with that, the movie ends. And that was Turkish for beginners. This movie feels a bit different than other romantic comedies. Yeah, there is the usual process. Boy meets girl, boy is an idiot but actually likable. There's a misunderstanding, one of the two does something shitty, and in the end they all make peace. But especially during the scenes where Cem's tragic backstory is explained, or when they have a fight that in other films would appear to be a serious moment, feels somehow less serious. It is as if the film has an awareness that this sort of thing has happened a million times before, so they don't want to waste too much time on it. Otherwise, it's a very delightful film, about love, family, and especially people being people with all kinds of cultures and nationalities living in harmony with one another on this big dumb planet. but not in a way that comes across as forced. No, it feels very natural, like this clip.
Aqui a gente não tem preconceito, a gente fez o desafio, não tem racismo e lá vamos nós. Ninguém tem desafio, enfrente desafio.
A joyful, non-aggressive interaction between the peoples of Earth and the use of stereotypes that is all in good fun, where a joke is just a joke and doesn't get overanalyzed. Which is 10 billion times more pleasant and helpful in building a global society of understanding than whatever awkward garbage the overly politically correct crowd pulls off. The German Guy out and auf Wiedersehen.
That guy got hit in the head with a coconut!